Today we're going to be making these delicious summer chicken tacos. They are flavorful and they are very fresh. So we're going to start off by cutting up some chicken breasts. I'm using 3 chicken breasts here and I'm going to cut them in half. Then I'm going to go in and poke holes on both sides of the chicken breast. This way, once we start adding the seasonings, the flavor penetrates through the whole breast. As I'm doing this, you'll notice that I'm using my left hand to touch the chicken and I'm using my right hand to add all of the seasonings. So I'm going in with some onion powder, some garlic powder, some adobo seasoning. Then I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Then with my left hand, I'm going in and just rubbing in all the seasonings. That way we don't cross-contaminate. So my right hand is always clean at all times. So now we're going to go ahead and flip all of the pieces over and we're going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to start with my onion powder, then garlic powder. I will go in with the adobo seasoning and some salt and pepper. And then I'm just going to rub it in as well on this side of the chicken. For this recipe, I'm actually air frying my chicken, but you can also pan fry it or however you choose to cook your chicken is fine. But I'm just going to go into the air fryer and I'm going to add all of my pieces into the air fryer. So usually the air fryer says that you shouldn't stack your food on top of each other, but I'm actually going to do that, otherwise it wouldn't fit, and it's fine because I'm going to be rotating it throughout the process. So here I am setting the air fryer to air fry at 390 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to start it for 8 minutes. Then after the 8 minutes are up, one side of the chicken is more cooked than the other. So now I'm going to go in and make sure I flip every single piece of chicken breast in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and go back into the air fryer and air fry it at 390 degrees for another 8 minutes. While the rest of the chicken continues to cook, I'm going to start off with the toppings, which is the Pico de Gallo with mango. I'm starting off with about half a bunch of cilantro. I'm using 1 whole jalapeño. I'm going in with 1/4 of a purple onion. I'm using 1 whole lime, just the juice. Then I'm using about 12 baby tomatoes. I didn't have regular tomatoes. You can use 1 to 2 regular tomatoes if you have that. Then I actually ended up using a total of 3 baby mangoes. Now I'm going to check on my chicken again for the last time. I'm going to flip them over for the 3rd time. Then I'm going to go back into the air fryer, again 390 degrees for another 8 minutes, and this will be the last time they go in the air fryer. So now we can go ahead and start chopping up all of our ingredients for the Pico de Gallo. I'm starting off with the baby tomatoes. I'm just dicing them up nicely and throwing them into a small bowl, which is where I'm going to be throwing all of our ingredients for the Pico de Gallo. Then I'm also getting our onion and dicing that up nice and small. With the jalapeño, what I like to do is I like to devein it and dice it up as well and add it into the bowl. If you have children that are eating this or people that don't like chile, then you can just go ahead and remove the jalapeño. It doesn't need to be added on there. I also went ahead and just cut out the tail of the cilantro, chopped up the leaves, added them on there. And for the mango, the easiest way I found to cut up a mango is you just cut it in half. Then what you want to do is you want to crisp cut it, and then you can push the mango to flip it inside out. Then what you can do is you can just go ahead and skim it so it falls right out. The last couple of things that I'm going to add into the Pico de Gallo are one whole lime. So you're going to just cut it out and squeeze it in there, and then you're also going to add some salt and mix it all together. At this point, we are about ready to just get all of our ingredients together and get ready to start assembling our tacos. So my chicken is now ready. I have taken it out of the air fryer, and what I actually like to do is I like to cut it up into slices. So then I put it onto an actual pan in case we don't finish eating or we're not ready to eat yet. By the time we are ready to eat, I can just go ahead and warm up that chicken on the stove top. So I'm going in with all of my chicken breast, cutting it up and throwing it into this pan. In the meantime, you can start warming up your comal so that you can start getting the tortillas warmed up. What I like to do to warm up my tortillas for tacos is I like to just spray a dash of oil onto the comal just so that it's a little bit coated. Then I like to add the tortillas on there. That way they get a little bit of extra flavor. And if you like your tortilla a little bit on the crispier side like I do, it gives it a nice crispy texture by adding that splash of oil. So now I go ahead and grab my tortilla. I went ahead and warmed up my chicken again because we ate it about 2 hours later. Then I went ahead and just added the chicken. You can add as much chicken as you'd like. Then I go ahead and add the pico de gallo, which has the mango in it. You can add as much as you like again. And there you have your delicious chicken tacos. You can leave it like that, or you can go ahead and add some salsa. If you like avocado, you can dice up some avocado again as well and add that either into your pico de gallo or on top of your taco. And you can also go ahead and squeeze a little bit of more lime if that's what you're into. So there you have your chicken tacos. They are super refreshing for the summer. Let me know what you think.